They sent me my first pair of Concords, '09, because they thought I was gonna make the All-Star team. At the time, he was like, don't wear them. You know, I'm gonna send you these. You know, if you make the All-Star team, wear them. But if you don't wear them. Yeah, right. Like, you send me these cleats, I'm wearing them. For me, it represents my championship because these are the shoes that I had on down the stretch to, you know, help us win the World Series. So obviously he won a championship in them too, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just about, you know, my legacy, you know, are these shoes. Anybody that ever asked me about my cleats, it's always the Concords, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think at the time when I first wore them, it was like a big deal because nobody was really wearing them, you know? So it just means everything to me. I mean, to have these shoes and, you know, for them to be such a big part of my childhood and me wanting them so bad, and then to be able to win a championship in them, you know, however many years later, it's just a surreal feeling. I get goosebumps now thinking about it. When I first started, it would be me, Samir, and GA, just, you know, passing out the shoes. Like, you can wear this shoe, you can wear this cleat, you can wear this. I had to pick because it was just me, Jeet, and Andrew at the time. As we started getting more players and they started rolling out shoes, we had to like stay within the frame of, okay, we're wearing the 9s this year, we wearing the 11, you know, well, we wearing the 13s one year, we wearing the 12s, but I will always hit like Samir and DA, were like, yo, but I need those you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't pitch without these. Like, if it's a big game, I'm pitching in Boston, wherever, I'm gonna have these on. So that was always just a part of our little deal, and you know, a lot of guys started asking about it, but we kind of made it a rule, like if you don't, you gotta win a championship to get the 11s. So it's kind of like a rite of passage for baseball guys that, you know, you win a championship, you get those. I remember them coming out, 96, I was in the 10th grade, and I remember wanting them really bad. And I remember going to my mom and asking her if we can, you know, if I can get these for Christmas, and didn't end up getting them, but like it was my favorite shoe from right away. You know, I just knew it was dope, like patent leather. A lot of kids at the school had it, so yeah, I mean, it was always been my favorite shoe. Just the look of it, you know, I think just the patent leather with the white leather and the patent leather, I think it's just like a clean shoe. Like, you can wear it with a tux, you can wear it anywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I think people got that feel right away.
Why do you think it transitioned so well to become a cleat? Because it's a go-to cleat now for baseball and football.
It is. I think for me, if you think about it, like, I don't have to put a pitching toe on here. So the patent leather kind of saves me. Like, a lot of these shoes I pitch in, I can wear, you know, these shoes for 3 or 4 or 5 starts because of the patent leather. So, like, if you look at this cleat right here, it's got like a little thing over here to kind of protect it, right here and right here. Like, when you, like, kind of when you throw, you drag your foot on the dirt, you know what I'm saying, off the mound. So it just protects that. I don't know why I put it on this shoe, just randomly. Most of the time when I have 11s, I never put that little extra, because the patent leather can take it. Like, if, you know, you look at this right here, like, it's, you know, this is held up, and these are game worn. So that spot right there and that little spot right there. It's flexible, it stretches, and it's very sturdy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of different tennis shoes that turn into cleats kind of get flimsy, and this one is like real sturdy, especially, you know, guys' foot don't move around it and stuff like that's important for me, you know, coming down on the mound. They sent me my first pair of Concords, '09, because they thought I was gonna make the All-Star team. And he was like, DA was at the time, he was like, don't wear them, you know, I'm gonna send you these, you know, if you make the All-Star team, wear them, but if you don't wear them. Yeah, right. Like, you send me these cleats, I'm wearing them. So he sent them, I was like, yeah, for sure, I'm not gonna wear them. He sent them, and right away, my first start after the All-Star break was a big game against Boston. And I had them on, pitched great, and the rest is history. I'm like, yo, I need 8, 9 pairs of these. Like, this is my shoe for forever. And we went on to win the World Series, pitched in the playoffs all down the stretch with the Concords. And like, for me, it's just about feel. Like, after that stretch, you know, in '09, wearing the Concords, anytime I needed like a big game or it's a big start or I need to get back rolling, I would always put on Concords, or, you know, some version of it, whether it was the all blue 11s or, you know, the white and black or the white and blue. That was always like my go-to shoe to get me back on track, make me feel good, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different colorways. These are the white and blue ones that I wore in a lot of big games. These were from Players Weekend 17. Mosh came up with these. Game of Thrones is one of my favorite shows, and he turned these around quick, man. I called him, I was like, yo, Players Weekend's coming up. I know you're busy, but can you do me some Game of Thrones cleats? And like, you don't need to do too much to the 11s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put the swords on there and made it a cool color, and you know, it turned out dope. These were a big deal because I wore, you know, I had a bunch of these, and I had a bunch of these made for my 200th win. And this was like a new colorway for us. It was the first time we did all blue with the gray on the road, and I wore them a couple times at home too, but yeah, this was a big time shoe for me just because, you know, winning 200 games is a big deal, and for them to be able to do a special colorway for me was cool. And after we did this color, I kept it from, you know, from then on. So I always had an all navy patent leather. I got my Little League cleat. I grew up in Vallejo, California. North Vallejo Little League is my Little League, and probably one of the best, I would say, around in that area. A lot of big time talent came out of there. So yeah, we were orange and black, and you know, this is just a way to honor my guys in my Little League for sure. So when we bought the house was like 30% done. Nothing was upstairs was done. Like, you could make whatever you wanted out of the rooms. But we walked down the stairs and like, this was done. Like, the court was fully done. Like, it was a court here and the green stuff was up around. I was like, oh yeah, we buying this house. Like, this is our house. Like, it's perfect. Like, kids train basketball here. We play basketball here all day. But in the wintertime, the kids ride their skateboards and bikes, and like, it's our outdoor space in the winter. So, you know, it doubles as, you know, the basketball gym, and obviously you got the baseball aspect. The kids still hit. I have the jerseys of my friends up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Shavi are really close. Me and Manny, you know, spent a lot of time together when I was young. I'm a big fan of Ichiro's. We came in the league together. Retired the same year, you know what I'm saying? Big friends with Luis Gonzalez, and Big Papa's like a big brother to me. So me and Drew grew up together. So we played basketball together growing up. And then Eddie Murray is basically Little C's godfather, you know? And then I got my high school jerseys down there. So for my 200th win, Jordan, Samir, everybody, they did this installation for me where they had everybody come through and write like which win, like on each ball, which team, with the date, all the way through my 200th win, and like presented me with this after the game. It was incredible. This was like, I wasn't expecting this. Like, this is like a big deal for me, and you know, winning 200 games is obviously a big deal, and to have everybody come out and write stuff on the balls was pretty cool. When I was little, we were playing in a tournament, and I was hitting homers everywhere, like going crazy. And some lady was at the concession stand talking shit about that fat kid from Vallejo, and didn't know his mom was standing right behind her. She just blocked it? Yeah. Broke some lady's nose.